How dare you? Stop being a bitch.
All right. Better late than never, huh, Achilles?
I guess. I'm kind of a if I'm late, forget it kind of person, but
yeah,
I'll show up for the team.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Some of us forgot it was Tuesday, apparently, and we had to scramble. Now, between Friday, me forgetting to start the show, like with the intro, and then today, just people forgetting what day it was. It's not July sucks.
It's summer. We're supposed to be on vacation, just chilling.
Yeah, that's got to be what it is, bro. Senioritis or whatever. That's what I blame. Back to my school. Anyways, welcome everybody. Episode 36, The Evening Juice with Lemon City Live. I'm your boy Fungus. Achilles is right here below me. Making an appearance is Dennis. What's up, Dennis?
Not much, man. Everything good over here?
All right. If you're watching on our Facebook page, Lemon City Live's Facebook page, or our Twitter channel at Lemon City Live, or the 5 Reasons YouTube network. Thank you, 5 Reasons, for hosting us. And, bro, what a weird couple of days it's been, dude. I mean, I had to do a little wardrobe change because, bro, we're late because I was dribbling basketballs in my hotel room. That's the real reason. Allegedly. Yes. Oh my God. All right, Dennis, I want you to walk me through a little bit of this Jimmy Butler, Rachel Nichols alleged story that's going on. Twitter's blowing up, bro.
I mean, it's deeper than Jimmy. It all started out with a conversation that happened a year ago that Rachel Nichols was having in her hotel room. Everybody knows she said some stuff about Maria Taylor. Twitter went off on her. Everybody been going off on her. Today came out that she lost the job at she's no longer the side reporter for the final this year.
She's no longer hosting the NBA Finals, right?
The sideline reporter.
The problem was that she was supposed to be, according to her, she was supposed to be the finals, the host of the NBA Countdown. The ESPN went with Maria Taylor. She said some stuff about Maria Taylor involving, race and
being
stuff
racist.
like that.
That's just. There's no need to dance around it. There's no need to dance around it.
She basically said the woman earned the job.
It's a token higher, bro. She said what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah. To LeBron's lawyer.
This is weird.
To LeBron's lawyer, yeah. So then also was just come out of nowhere that she and Jimmy Butler were getting it in in the bubble.
Oof.
And now it turns out now there's a rumor that this Turkish dude I've never heard of was in there too. And she lost the sideline reportership.
Man, I guess Jimmy Butler and Rachel Nichols asked him, "Hey, what's a Turkish bath?" And he's like, "Let me show you."
The woman's having a bad week.
In 2021, don't say stupid shit if you don't want all the smoke, bro. That's it. That's literally it. I guarantee you, she doesn't say that stupid shit. We never get the rumors about Jimmy and them, like nothing. And she just moves on with her life. But you run your mouth, you're gonna get in trouble, bro. Like, it is what it is.
If she would have just said, like, look, it's in my contract. I don't know why ESPN is trying to take this from me. Okay, but to go that route to say that the only reason she got this other woman is getting the job is because of her skin color, like a token. She's a token higher, like Achilles said. Then, she
slipped up.
She wanted the smoke. And I think what's crazier than everything is that this was a year ago, and we're just now finding out about it.
Oh yeah, no, and like in the news report, it's been said that like there's been tension at ESPN this whole time. Like they've known about it, just recently it got leaked. That's like another layer.
Why is ESPN so notoriously bad at these kind of things?
Oh,
like they're always, doesn't matter who's in charge,
The only person that ever
suck at
tried
this
to
stuff,
do
man.
anything in terms of diversity was Dan Levitard, and he dipped on them, and look where they are now. He was honestly the only person doing any diversity stuff.
Yeah.
If you were not an athlete, ESPN wasn't trying to like bring you on unless you were an athlete.
Howard Bryant, he's always he's talking about it. He's talked about it quite a bit. Like the only, aside from Stephen A. Smith and now Maria Taylor but like the only, for the most part, the only people of color on ESPN are athletes.
Yeah,
those are the ones.
Stephen A. and like Wilbon, and that's it. yeah. Basically, they just pushed out Justina Anderson. I loved her as an NFL analyst.
She's not there anymore, really?
Insider. Yeah, and that was quiet too. She got pushed out, I think, last summer. They got rid of Michael Hill, Michael Smith. They got rid of
Jamel Hill
and Michael Smith.
That whole thing was ugly. And Kerry Champion left.
Yeah.
ESPN just has a bunch of issues.
But Mike Greenberg, all the shows, bro. Let's go.
No.
Yeah. Mike Greenberg and Stephen A. Smith, I don't think they sleep. Like they have them locked up in a closet somewhere in the back at Bristol. Like, come on, let's go.
It's a cryogenic chamber right next to Michael Jackson.
Let's go.
It's incredible, and it's
And did you see today? What's his name? That he used to work for the Suns. That he's on Rachel's show a lot. Amin
Hassan.
He went in on Wojnarowski because Wojnarowski apparently in a meeting called Rachel Nichols a bad teammate. So this man just destroyed him with a show. Just straight up destroyed him. Said that he ruined so many black insiders' careers. He stepped on everybody. No, it's getting interesting.
Damn. And this is a very competitive industry. You know what I mean? I don't even know if I want to do this anymore.
Good thing we're not competing against anyone.
I'm shook. Yeah, seriously. For good reason.
No one's trying to take our spot, so we're good to go.
Yeah. Maybe we're just not made for this, bro. We're not assholes. Well, some of us might be. That's yet to be seen. Edwin. Excuse me. It's Tuesday.
What's this video?
Anyway.
I got this video. Edwin saying some stuff about God.
No, I love my guy. He's he just came back from California today, and the jet lag is kicking his ass. He just completely forgot it was Tuesday. So it is what it is. Jet lag.
Picking up moms. We're gonna need more excuses, bro.
Hey, I told you ahead of time I was picking up my mom, right? And it wasn't 8:58. Anyway, I want to get into this college NIL deal stuff that's been going on because, dude, it completely changed the face of college sports overnight.
Yeah, like I don't even think it took overnight. I think it was literally like 1 second into it.
Yes.
It didn't even there wasn't even like a grace period. It was like, oh, okay. And then we wait a couple of days and no, like everyone was already lined up, ready to go at the starter pistol.
Yeah, because people saw it that it was coming. You know, they saw the light at the end of the tunnel and they prepared for it. Like I think the U signed a deal with some company.
Derek King signed 15 deals the day of.
20 grand in like 13 hours.
Yeah.
Crazy. And he's hooking up the rest of his players too.
That's what's good.
Amazing. Yeah. Amazing. But they're talking about how
SI cover though?
No. What SI cover of Derek King?
They came out with not even. They came out with about the
NIL thing, the NIL thing.
Yeah, and they just put a bunch of Kings players with their backs, and it was just money sign with the money sign that's mine. Like it's mine. Like the Kings players are the ones that are being greedy, being selfish, and
ridiculous.
Bro, the Miami like I said, there's plenty of organizations out there that have earned the rep of being cheaters, and the U is one of them. It is what it is. But still, why not a generic jersey? They specifically chose a organization that hasn't been relevant in like 15, 20 years, and you're still gonna harp on them? Like, move on, bro.
Somebody at Sports Illustrated really hate it. It must
everywhere.
be like
No, it's everywhere. Miami bias is a real thing across sports and entertainment. It doesn't matter what it is. People want to dunk on Miami all the time, and it's very strange.
But I feel like Sports Illustrated specifically always goes really hard in the paint against the U. Like they're the ones that they wrote that complete article about how University of Miami should just close their athletic program. And
they're probably
stuff.
all old, like
old FSU
Notre Dame people from back in the day.
Yeah. Yep,
and it's 2021, and they still have the same exact writers from the 80s because it's a dying, magazine.
Exactly. Get out of here, Sports Illustrated. Nobody reads you. But it's incredible. They're talking about how the schools that are going to benefit most are the ones that are in bigger cities. And really, I can only think of like the University of Miami and USC as the two like traditional programs that are also in bigger cities.
Like all of a sudden, like NYU is gonna have like people going there. You know what I mean? Like Columbia, like all the schools in New York City, or Philadelphia has the most schools out of any city in America. You're gonna start like Drexel all of a sudden is gonna start getting a bunch of players just because there's more sponsorship opportunities. Atlanta, bro. Like there's places that'll spike. Like I said, it's not necessarily big schools, but just schools in big cities in general, because there's going to be more opportunity for some rando 4-star to go to some unknown school in a bigger city and make a little money. You know what I mean? It's a draw.
What I want to know is who's going to be the first player at FIU to be sponsored by Vicky Bakery. That's what I want to know.
It has to be a baseball player.
But I saw some FIU players some FIU football players already got deals. I saw that the other day on some of their Instagram. So
that's what I'm saying. You think North Texas Thundering Herd are going to be getting a lot of, NIL opportunities, where even at FIU, again, a program that has done nothing, it's just a city. So in terms of sponsorship, it's just easier.
Exactly. What do you think, something that hasn't been thought of yet that is going to happen?
Oh. Like I said, someone's just going to completely get their name changed and just go out there as number 47, Nathan, Vicky Bakery.
Nathan's hot dogs.
I think it's going to happen. Kenny was talking about the big cities. I think like you're gonna have like a Tuscaloosa, an Austin. They got like the big boosters. They're basically gonna be money laundering, but instead of drugs, they're just gonna be giving. They're gonna be giving like a bakery like 200 grand. Like give it to this player so he could promote your stuff, and he's gonna come to Texas. Or he's going to come to Alabama.
Somehow, like some car dealership in Tuscaloosa is going to be able to give out $1 million deals. We're like, it's just that's in our budget for marketing, and Johnson Honda, fucking Tuscaloosa.
Oh man, yeah. I think there are rules set in place so that it's got to be something that you can afford or whatever, something like that. But let's get real. They're gonna find ways to work around all that shit.
No, but honestly, I think there will be positions that are sponsored by things. So like at the Ivy League level, or maybe just at Harvard, the coaches are like the Spielman family head coach for whatever, because some family shelled out money to make sure that the golf team has a baller ass coach. So I think you're going to start seeing this. It's going to be like the FIU, Gus Machado kicker. This year is bum, 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 bum. You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh, man. So, that's going to make, if they do that, that'll make competition for positions even more competitive.
That becomes more valuable for someone selling that sponsorship. If you have if you're whatever company sponsoring the UM quarterback, and there's always 3 guys fighting for that spot, and they're always talking about that, and everyone who talks about that has to call it the Gus Machado starting QB for and every single thing that they write and tweet or whatever. That's good sponsorship. So the thing is, which team is going to be the first person to add a sponsorship liaison as an official employee of the school? Because that'll be a game changer. Because
I'm gonna start seeing on my resume right now, bro.
Because that's a thing in sports already. Are people who sell sponsorship, and you couldn't really, and so now you're gonna have to tweak that. And then there's sponsorship people who work for universities, but now that becomes like a thing where like it's not just, oh hey, do you want your name on the cover of the program? It's like, no, bro, we got unlimited potential for sponsorship stuff now.
Oh man, that's amazing. That's something that I didn't even think about.
Yeah,
it completely changed the face of college sports, man.
For sure.
Incredible. All right. Speaking of completely changing the face of the sport, NBA Finals. I just found out today that nobody who is gonna play in the NBA Finals has won a ring. So
first time since '77.
That's crazy.
There's not even a fringe guy?
No, bro. They're all virgins.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, bro.
And if it's going to be a bunch of injured teams, it might as well be someone completely new. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, man. But I mean, I think I don't know. I don't see Giannis getting 100% healthy. I don't know what you guys think.
He's playing tonight, though, right?
He's playing tonight,
yeah,
but I don't think he's not 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Bosh said a couple of weeks ago that he had that injury and that it should have taken him out for the rest of the playoffs. So I don't know how he's going to do it. I don't know.
Yeah, well, and Giannis is also 7 feet tall and like 300 something pounds or close to it. You know what I mean? It's the injury is different for a person of that size.
Yeah.
Than little Chris Paul.
No, I said Bosh.
Oh, Bosh. Okay,
Chris
sorry.
Bosh.
I heard Chris. I heard Paul. I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking 6'3" guys going to compare an injury to someone who's 7 feet tall. Structurally, it's not the same, dude.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, Chris Bosh said that he doesn't, like he said this I think last week, that he doesn't expect Giannis to come back at all. So
he's playing tonight.
Yeah, he's playing tonight. So let's see.
All it's gonna take again, he's gonna do 1 Euro step, and that's gonna be that for him, dude.
That's terrible, man. He's been the guy at freaking Minnesota for such a long time. Not Minnesota.
Milwaukee.
At Milwaukee for such a long time, and he's been, MVP. He gets shit because they never make it far in the playoffs, and they finally make it, and he's injured. He's Ronaldo in the Euros. You know what I mean?
So you're saying Milwaukee's gonna win, though? That's what you're saying?
Well, if his teammates step up,
I'm saying if you're making the analogy, I'm just kidding.
So there's another Gus somewhere that hates Giannis. That's gonna talk so much shit about how he didn't actually win the finals because he didn't play.
Yeah, I don't know if I was talking with you guys, but without Giannis, the two teams are built essentially exactly the same. Where you have the point guards are big parts of both teams. You have Chris Paul and you have Drew Holiday, but everyone's going to choose Chris Paul. Your shooting guards are also big parts of the team. You have Middleton and Booker. Everyone's taking Booker. The center is also a big part of your team. And Lopez and Ayton, but you're taking Ayton. It's weird that without Giannis, they technically match up, but the Suns have all the guys that you would give the edge to.
Yeah. Oh man, I just hope it's like an exciting series, man, because I don't want to see a sweep, any of that shit. Like I want it to be exciting.
That's going to be all on how the Suns play, dude.
Yeah.
Or how hot the stupid Bucks are, because that's essentially their whole thing is if they hit 23s, they win. If they hit 4 threes, they lose. But they only do those two things. It's never they can't find a happy medium and try and grind out a win. It's either blow someone out or look like the worst team in the NBA. It's the weirdest thing.
It's so weird, man. They're like, I think they're like the Heat in that aspect, except that they just make their threes more often than we do, I guess.
So where the Heat just didn't ever make threes this year.
This year was so trash behind the arc. Jimmy was tired, bro. What can I tell you?
He was drained.
He never
after the
recovered
bubble, bro.
from the bubble, man.
From a playoff competition in the bubble.
Exactly. Too many Turkish baths, I guess. That's what you want to call it. Oh, Lord. All right. Game 1 is tonight, no?
It's happening now, I believe.
It's happening now. It already started? Okay. All right. If you were not doing this show right now, would you be watching that, or would you be watching Argentina versus Colombia?
I have Argentina on my TV right now in front of me.
Oh, nice. That's also what I would be watching, if I'm honest. There's seven finals games. None of those teams.
There's something on the line in this game, not some bogus game 1, 2 teams no one cares about. Exactly. But this is exactly what everyone's like, oh, the NBA's worst nightmare is literally what's happening right now, where it's just like, I'll watch a South American soccer competition that I have zero rooting interest over game 1 of the NBA Finals, which I have zero rooting interest in.
Everybody talks about they want parity in the NBA, but then when you actually get it,
everyone cries.
But that's because, but that happens, that kind of cultural way of thinking sort of happens because there's never parity in the NBA. We get used to seeing LeBron in the finals every year, and then when we don't get it, we're not interested. But if there was every year parity, I think there would be a lot more excitement about parity.
Honestly, I think if Giannis was going into this 100%, it would be not as flat. You know what I mean? I think people are like, all right, man, Giannis is a superstar. You got the up and rising Suns that are fun to watch, and we have the whole Chris Paul drama. Like there'd be something to it, but with him not 100%, it's just like.
And I think the fact that nobody's been 100%, so it kind of feels like, all right, these are the 2 teams that are literally left standing.
Yeah.
So it kind of takes.
But it Chris Paul has taken some bumps and Devin Booker have taken some bumps, but it wasn't something that you were ever worried was going to completely keep him out of a series. Where Giannis happened to Giannis, you are, even though he's playing today, it's not the same as my shoulder's a little sore. No, this is like a legit injury.
Yeah, man. I don't see them being able to survive that, man, because they're just. You can't lose your star player.
And they're not, like I said, they're not consistent enough from 3. Yeah,
exactly.
If they were a little more consistent, you can be like, hey, man, they got 3 All-Stars on that team. Maybe they can keep it together. But they're just not. Chris Middleton, the guy can go for 40 or he scores 12, and you don't even know that he's out there. So if he was just scoring, 20 points a game instead, and Justin Holiday, same thing, and Brook Lopez, same thing, where they were more in the middle instead of boom or bust and just hope that Giannis puts up 40 points, it'd be a little bit more interesting. But I don't think anyone believes that all of a sudden those 3 guys are just going to rise to the occasion and be able to, lift that team over. Again, a team that's built exactly like them, just with better players.
Better.
Yeah. And it's crazy how that Suns team just clicked this season,
Yeah.
Even when they lost Chris Paul, they still looked like they didn't lose anything.
It's what happens when you have Heat influence. They got 2 Heat influencers.
Oh, yeah.
James Jones and Jay Crowder, bro. That's the difference. That's the difference right there. That's all you need to know.
It's the peanut butter jelly of Heat culture.
And they played real well in the bubble last year, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They
went undefeated.
And
they did, but they just still couldn't make it into the. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Noel, let's do it, bro. Let's talk heroes. Achilles.
What a great game. Oh.
Italy, Spain, bro.
What a game, bro.
So good.
Finally, just 2 good teams.
Yes.
Playing well. Not just one team hammering them, or like it has been in Copa America, where it's just been not good in general, regardless of the team.
It's been pretty bad.
This is the first time I felt like, man, these are 2 good teams playing at even everyone's like, oh, England, Germany. That game was hot garbage until the very end when England scored 2 goals. You know what I mean? This one, it was just man, both teams came to play. Spain came out early, was just dominating the crap out of Italy, but they have no one to score, so it didn't matter. Second half turns around. Italy figures it out, starts hammering Spain, gets their goal. Then they get, rest on their laurels and start bringing in defensive subs, and Spain comes right back, gets the equalizer, and it's like, oh, what amazing, bro.
So good, bro. Pedri for Spain, my Barcelona kid.
Jesus Christ, that kid is awesome, dude. Yeah, I haven't watched Barcelona this year, so I didn't really know. I just Pedri, young kid, that's cool.
Yeah.
But my God, the kid is sick, dude.
Man. They're comparing him to Iniesta.
Yeah. Because he plays like him. Yeah, he's completed 31 of 31 passes in the first half.
It was amazing.
And he wasn't just passing backwards. Like, he was making serious stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He was giving his teammates wide open layups pretty much. But they have nobody to knock it down.
Stupid freaking Azroya, blah, blah, whatever the hell his name is, bro. Homeboy is...
What is it, like Olazabal? Something like that?
It's not. It's impronounceable as his inability to score goals. So let's put that. My God, that dude was just the worst. But there's everyone, like I said. So I think we talked about it last time.
Yeah.
Similar to what we had in the finals, Spain and Italy play the same style of soccer. Lots of passing, going forward, moving around, except Italy has all the better players at pretty much every single position.
Yep.
And that shows up when you dominate possession and you create a billion chances, but you can't score because all your guys are not good at scoring.
Yeah, man. You know what I found funny is I'm watching the game, and I knew that Insigne was a little guy.
Oh, you didn't know he was like he's like a borderline legal small person.
Yes. Wow, he just looks like half of it. You know those pictures where they take athletes and they shrink them and they make their heads really big when there's no background? Dude, that's what he looks like out there. It's insane. I love it.
Yeah, because listen.
But he's awesome.
Oh, he's great. But he's listed at 5'3". And we all know that all teams and athletes lie about their heights and weights. So how tall is he?
Yeah.
4'11"?
You know?
4'11".
But man, no, he's great. Yeah, he's awesome little guy, dude.
Yeah, man.
But Chiesa has been just so much fun to watch. Every time that guy touched the ball, I get like nervous for Spain. I'm like, oh God. Every time he touched it, because the guy gets the ball and he's flying at you and trying to hit a banger every single time he touches the ball. And he did it this time.
Yeah. But it's amazing how those teams mirror each other.
Right?
Stylistically. Like,
that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Like, one team would steal the ball and immediately
get on the...
It's incredible. And I love it. I've never seen Italy play like that.
Yeah.
And it's cool how they just switched around their whole style of play.
Hey, man.
Just
missing out on a World Cup will do that. You know what I mean? They say, all right, let's scrap what we were doing, try something new. But again, it's just... They're just the quality of players so much better on Italy right now.
Yeah. Spain
is a glass cannon where they're all offense, all shine, but the littlest tap and they and you saw it in this game. Like they'd have the ball for 10 straight minutes and one turnover and Italy almost scores within 2 touches because that's just the way they play really high up, and 2, their defenders just kind of suck. Yeah. Where you have Chiellini and Bonucci on the other side, who are 2 of the best defenders on the planet. You have Unai Simon doing all types of wild shit. I don't know what that guy's doing on a daily basis. He's always flying around, kicking the ball all over the place.
He's a loose cannon, bro.
And then you have Donnarumma, who's just like a super solid statue in the goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, man, it was a really good game. But listen, at the end of the day, you saw it.
Yeah.
Spain doesn't have goal scorers, and they had 2 guys completely shank penalties. And then you have the other team where the players are a little more experienced and better, and they missed one because the guy saved it, and the other ones were just bangers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the difference at the end of the day.
Yeah, man. So, what are you looking for? Looking to see in tomorrow's game, England-Denmark?
Hopefully Denmark can do something, but...
Yeah? Do you think I'm surprised they've made it this far, honestly. Do you think they're just riding the wave of
well, we don't know.
Of what happened to what?
Christian Eriksen went down during the first game.
Yeah.
So, and then they made them play like 20 minutes after they literally saw one of their teammates die. So, of course, you're going to lose that game. And then you go into the next game and everyone's in a daze and they lose. And then the third game, they start winning. So, to me, what you're seeing now from Denmark is the real Denmark. And they're doing it without one of their best players. So, I don't think it's a fluke. Obviously, that momentum and the spirit helps. But they're apparently a good team, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We didn't get to see it from the get-go.
Yeah, that's true. But I like how the only 3 teams that I've been like talking up this entire tournament we're all in the semifinals. That never happens to me.
Listen, bro, and I was loud wrong about England because then they showed up against Ukraine and smacked those fools in the face hard. Like, oh, that stupid England, they are worth nothing. 90 minutes of destruction. But hey, man, it is what it is. But England's getting hot at the right time. They were stinky in the group stage. They kind of, like I said, against Germany, it wasn't a very good game. But hey, you finish your chances, you move on. Yeah. So they start, they get a little momentum there. You said they got the monkey off their back again, 100% right. I was 100% wrong. And then they take that momentum and just dismantle the Ukraine in the second half of that game. Just killed them. Like the first half was like a close, good game of soccer, and then something happened in the second half, and they smacked them. It was crazy.
Yeah, what happened is that what's this guy's name? Harry Kane actually decided to score a goal.
Maybe he within like 3 days he went from not healthy to healthy. Who knows?
Right?
I don't know. I don't understand how that's possible, but
it's that spray, that magic spray.
He just been doing it for 3 straight days.
Yeah. That's what it was. He called up his boy Banksy to spray him. That's what. For some reason that works. Let's switch it up to Copa America real quick, man. Did you watch Brazil Peru?
No, I missed it, but I heard it was not good.
No, like you said it. You said it earlier in the show. Copa America has been rough to watch. They're just beating up on each other. Honestly, they're not even trying to.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like soccer. You know what I mean?
It's not. I don't know, man. South American soccer has taken a dip.
Yeah, like it just seems like there's not as many transcendent players. Like they're all like there's like a switch over, and they're in a weird like. There's plenty of young up and coming guys, but I don't think they've taken over the mantle for all the guys that we've known over the years. Yeah. So it's like in a weird kind of phase right now where just no one's that great anymore.
It's really weird. Like I'm watching Brazil Peru, and I'm thinking to myself, bro, I remember when I could name the entire Brazilian lineup, all 11. And some dudes on the bench, you know what I mean? But I'm watching this game, and I couldn't name, like, more than 3 players. I'm like, okay, I don't know these guys. And that's Brazil, dude. Like, I don't know, man. It's pretty crappy. And they're not playing that same style that we're used to, that Joga Bonito kind of style. They're just sort of out there. I feel like the money aspect of soccer finally infiltrated, like, the youth movement in Brazil when they're training their players. So instead of letting them be creative, they're kind of teaching them too much tactical shit.
Yeah, well, that's something that they say about the way kids in the U.S. are brought up is that it's all very strict and you got to do this, and when you're here you got to do that. So there's no creativity when American players grow up. Because they're used to being on rails where, all right, you're the striker, so you can only be here, and you only could do this, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, maybe, listen, I'm not plugged into Brazilian youth soccer, but maybe. Like I said, it's something that, it's a real, like I said, it's a real thing that I can tell you from experience from being around American soccer, where the big, like, what they say is hurts American kids growing up the most is that the coaching is too structured. You're either on a team or you don't play soccer. It's not the sport where you just go out and have fun, where we produce basketball players like it's nothing that are all super good because you just, at some point you get coaching, but more than anything, you're just out playing and you're learning that way and you're developing your own style.
Exactly. Noel, I don't know if this is true. Maybe in the final when USA plays Mexico, that'll be exciting.
Listen, I came up with an analogy for CONCACAF and CONMEBOL soccer. It's like the Fast and Furious franchise. Is the quality good? No. Is it fun and exciting? Absolutely.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh
like that USA Mexico game where the US won, that was not a good game. It was really bad, but man, was it fun.
Yep. Those games are always fun. USA and Mexico, always fun.
But like I said, there is something about that gritty, hard, hating style that's played in this hemisphere that does produce fun matches. If you're going in there trying to look for Spain-Italy, you're not going to find it in either of the two federations right now. Maybe a few years back, CONMEBOL could have pulled it off. But right now they don't have it, and CONCACAF doesn't have it because it's USA, Mexico, Canada now, Costa Rica. Like, come on, dude. It's just teams out there bashing each other to bits, and sometimes they hit a banger.
Exactly. You can see that at Kendall Soccer Park.
Yeah, that's almost like that's how MLS is played. It's just dudes absolutely bashing each other to bits, but every goal scored in that league is a banger only. There's no good passing, easy goal. No, it always has to be some sort of like outrageous shot.
Yep. Exactly. And that's why you can't play in MLS with a cigarette in your mouth.
Someone's gonna elbow you in the face and knock it out, bro.
Seriously. All right. Speaking of fast and exciting, let's end the show on a F1 or FU tip.
All right. So we had, Austria? Yes. Austria Part 2. Yeah. Again, I still haven't done enough research on why they have two races at the same track back to back. And they call them different names. One was the Styria GP, and this one was the Austria GP, but they were raced at the same exact track back to back weeks. I don't know. But the results were a little different, but not too much. It was still your boy completely hammering. I think he won by 18 seconds. Like, it wasn't remotely close again. A lot of the young guys have been doing really good at the last two races. You had Lando Norris. He's like 19 years old. He qualified third and finished third, but only because he had to take a 5-second penalty. If not, he would have finished second. It was George Russell, who's supposedly going to be the next guy at Mercedes. Again, he was really good last week, but he had a DNF, I believe. And then this time he had another really good week and just finished outside of points. He finished a little bit outside of 10th. It did. Mercedes, again, bro, like, they weren't great. They got 2 and 4, which isn't bad, but for them, it's not good. Again, Sergio Perez, I believe he had the thing about this race was it was essentially a demolition derby. From the start, everyone was just crashing the shit out of each other and taking time penalties. In my very long, illustrious time as an F1 superfan, there's 2 times where someone does something and they're like, all right, bro, we'll give you a penalty. But this was just bam, bam, bam. Like, every 10 laps, someone was mashing somebody, dude.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Those races are, they get my anxiety up.
Yeah, man. It was,
you know what I mean?
And it was and there was a lot of, stupid shit, too. So, I like the AlphaTauri guys. And one of their racers is a rookie, Yuki Tsunoda. And twice, he had some weird penalty where he came out of the pit in the wrong direct, incorrectly, and he did it twice in the same race, and just boom, taking penalties. It's like,
I know you can't. Yeah, you can't go above a certain speed.
Yeah, but there was something where there's a special lane where you have to stay in it, and then you can't gun it until you're all the way out, and he kept crossing over, and it's like, bro, what are you doing? I understand you're a rookie. But you do the same rules apply in practice as they do. Like I said, it was just everyone was just bashing each other, cutting each other off, pushing each other into the gravel. It was a tough race. It was pretty awesome.
You gotta stay in your lane, Rook.
Man. Yeah, you had two DNFs for all the crashing and bumping there were. Most of everyone finished the race, but man, it was rough driving from the get-go.
I don't know if this happened to you and Edwin, but I'm watching the series while watching the races.
Yeah.
And in my memory, they sort of are
they start melding.
I don't know. I'm like, what am I talking about right now? Am I talking about the last episode I saw or the actual race? I don't know.
Yeah, luckily I finished it. I finished it, and right when I finished it was right before a race weekend, so it
nice.
Went into it.
Nice. I just finished the episode in season 2 where F1 dumps the French dude and they pick up the Thailand kid, the kid from Thailand.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, Pierre Gasly, my guy.
Yeah, Pierre Gasly.
Did him dirty.
Is he in?
Yeah, he's at AlphaTauri. He finished 9th.
Okay.
Finished 9th.
we have breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Nobody cares, Edwin.
You're not on the show. Your points don't count. Tell us about it on Friday. How about this? Be 100% on Friday and give us your reasons why. None of this 95%, bro. Like, enough.
And how do you calculate that 95%? Seriously. He always throws around these random percentages.
That's Edwin's homework. Go. Yes. That's fine. You could be McLaren all day, but on Friday, be 100% McLaren and Lando and tell us why. None of this 95, 99.8. No, bro. Enough. You're a month in. You gotta commit.
I already committed. I started after you. I mean, come on. Honda, baby. I don't know what I'm gonna do when they. I don't know what I'm gonna do when Red Bull isn't Honda anymore.
Just got to be Honda.
Edwin, what are you doing, bro?
Hey guys.
Are you walking your dogs?
Right, bro. I'm somewhere in Kendall right now.
What?
Somewhere.
You guys see me? Here we go. What's up, guys?
Yes, we can see you.
So yeah, no, I just came out here to tell you I'm officially a Lando. What's his last? Norris. That's
I'm 100% the guy. I really don't know who he is.
Oh,
yeah, but that also means that you're a Daniel Ricciardo guy now. So how do you deal with that?
No, I don't like Daniel Ricciardo. He's holding down the team. I think McLaren need to get rid of him and bring in my boy Ocon or somebody else because Ricciardo's not doing it. This is all Lando's show, and he won me over this weekend with one thing. I don't know if I'm pretty sure you saw it. But he said, God, because I don't like the prick Russell. Russell, is that his name?
George Russell.
Yeah. He's like the little pretty boy from Williams that he's going to Mercedes. You were talking about it. He's like the handpicked guy. Yeah. He's too full of himself. I don't like him. He came. Did you see this? Sky Sports tweeted out after the race. He came by Lando while Lando was being interviewed, and he said, he's like, "Oh, you're a little wet there, huh? Like sweaty?" And he's like, No. He said something like, "No, it's champagne," because he just came off the podium.
No.
Bro,
nice.
Boss. That was such a boss mic drop. That was it. I'm all on board for the guy now.
So not 90,
right.
not 95%, 100%.
Yeah, I'm leaving it open for like in case.
No.
100%.
Come on, bro.
100%. I don't think he knows what Star Wars is. So,
I've 100% thought that he has zero idea who Lando Calrissian is.
Yeah, dude,
or Billy D. Williams or any of it.
Nothing, you know? And the fact, I think Gus said it a while back. He's like, the fact that his car is not named the Millennium Falcon is kind of like disappointing. Like that's got to be up there.
Somebody in his team, he drives for McLaren.
Yeah.
Somebody in McLaren needs to just put a fucking Millennium Falcon sticker on his car.
That's it, bro. Like it's such an easy one, bro.
Why doesn't Disney sponsor him?
That's what I'm about to say. That's such a huge business opportunity for Disney to get into the F1 game. This is the perfect opportunity. Let's get it done already.
I want it to happen because then Edwin will be supporting a Disney car.
No.
Yeah, and you already committed 100%.
You're in, bro.
Dennis, have you picked it up yet or what?
I haven't even started watching it.
It was a good show, man. I told you got to go watch the show at least.
Too busy watching the damn Marlins, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm too busy turning this into a depressing.
Skip a Marlins game like 2 Marlins games a week. That's it. Yeah. Switch it out for F1 show, and we'll get you on board, bro.
Exactly.
Hey, Marlins are winning though. You know, not right now. They're tied right now, but they beat the Dodgers yesterday.
Yeah, that was nice.
I'm just saying, there's 162 games.
Defending champs, right?
If you miss a couple, it's all right.
If you beat the champs, are you the champs? Is that how that works?
It's transitive property.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what is that. That's a bad grammar class that I didn't pay attention. All right, I gotta get back to walking these dogs. I just want to let you guys know that I'm all aboard. My official announcement has just happened. Lando, McLaren, let's do this, guys. Ready?
How are you not watching Argentina-Colombia right now?
I was. It's halftime. That's why I'm walking the dogs.
Okay.
All right, I gotta get back. Later,
all right. Later. Oh, Lord.
How do you kick me out?
That guy. He is
man.
He's the special one. He's ours. We own him. I think that's it for us, fellas. What do you? Any parting words? No. We were supposed to promote the beer giveaway this week, but Crafty Beer Market and us, we're trying to do something a little different, and we haven't really pinpointed it yet. But we'll get back to that once we get that, and then we'll be back to providing you with some delicious beers. But for now, if you want your fix, just go to craftybeermarket.com and use Lemon City 10. That's what you're gonna have to do. That's what you're gonna have to do. Yep. All right, guys. Thank everybody for watching. Tune in this Friday night for our happy hour special. If you missed the show, remember you can always watch it again on our Facebook page, on our Twitter page, on the 5 Reasons YouTube network, or you can listen to it wherever you get your podcasts. All right, fellas, it was a pleasure. I'll see you guys later.